Hi everyone, Manish here once again. A lot many people ask me, hey Manish, can we also become financially free? And my answer is a default one. Yes, of course. And actually, I end up asking them, what's stopping you? And then they say, we really don't know what it is. How do we start on this journey? How do we go about moving further in this journey? And how do we know that we have reached that stage? Well, the answer is very simple. There's a step-by-step process that you can follow. You need to first know what your expenses are. You need to also know what your income levels are, right? Where your spending is all going on. How are your investments tied to your lifetime goals, or how are your investments serving and how they are positioned at this point in time to feed you back. If you do all of these right, then eventually in a few years it is definitely going to happen. You just need to get started and get along on this journey. Eventually that will happen. Now people also ask me, then how do we start and what actually it takes us to eventually become financially free? See, the point is very simple. The concept of financial freedom says that you do not necessarily need to work for money, but you will need money to live your livelihood, right? To spend on a month-to-month basis. You'll need to do all of your expenses the way you are doing right now. So how is it possible that without needing to work for money, you'll be able to sustain and also do all of your expenses as it comes? So the point is very simple. You do enough investments that gives you capital back, and the amount should be more than your expenses, the current expenses. That is all it takes, right? So if I were to summarize you in a simple manner, what it takes is that you build your investments in a manner that it gives you regular cash flow which is enough for you to maintain your expenses on a day-to-day or a month-to-month basis. That is all it takes. So eventually what you'll need to do is that you'll need to build passive sources of income. When I say passive, what it means is that sources of income that does not require your physical presence. It does not require you to work actively, and it still continues to feed you. And there will be a point, you'll reach a point where all of these passive sources of income clubbed together gives you more cash flow than your current level of expenses. And when you reach that is the moment of eureka, where you can safely assume that you have reached a point of financial freedom, and now it all depends on you what you want to do in life. A lot many opportunities will just open for you at that moment when you reach this point of financial freedom, because you can choose one, not to work. You can choose to pursue your hobby. You can choose to pursue any other profession altogether. Something that gives you more purpose, happiness, and fulfillment. Why not? And that is where the trick lies. You build your passive sources of income in a manner that it starts compensating for your expenses, and it actually becomes more than your current monthly or annual expenses. The moment you are able to do that, then you reach that point. And that is all for today, guys, and see you in the next video. See you. Bye-bye.